So welcome on this beautiful winter solstice day and summer solstice for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere. I am very grateful for your presence here today. I'm very grateful to come together in community, and I'm very grateful for you in your trust in me guiding us through this time together. So I invite you to take a moment to just sit back and make yourself as comfortable as possible. And please, before you do that, make sure you are muted, that the background noise is canceled out for all of us. Today, we will be moving through some meditation, some chanting. If you have not done any chanting before, no problem, you can listen. I will put the mantra up on the screen if you are unfamiliar with the mantra that we'll be doing. And you can't get this wrong. I think that's really the most important thing that I just want to impart is this time and space is about intentionality. It is about our consciousness, and it is about coming together with good intention and fueling the vibration both internally in your inner world and externally in the akash, in the ethers of the space around you, in your communities and on the planet at large. So please take a moment to close your eyes. Find a place where your spine is long but not rigid. You can choose a mudra for your hands, or simply just have your hands resting on your knees or in your lap. Closing your eyes, begin to turn your focus inwards. Come down to feel your sitting bones touching your chair or the floor. Feel this connection that you have with the earth. Feel the solidity, the unconditional support of the earth beneath. This earth is undeniably here for you, solid and steady in its commitment. So allow the weight of the physical body to soften and be received by the earth. As you do so, consciously allow your face to relax, your jaw to release, your shoulders to soften. Welcome in a sense of ease down through your heart into your chest, down through your organ body. Begin to observe the natural breath coming in and out of the nose. Feel the breath about an inch outside of the nostrils and track your breath coming in. Track the inhalation. Feel the cool air as it comes in through the nostrils. Notice what happens in your physical body with the inhalation. And then notice, track the breath as it leaves the body. Get curious about this inspiration, the breath that carries the prana, the life force that animates the body. And with the exhalation, releasing any stagnancy, any lethargy, anything that is feeling too much, too heavy. Notice the breath. Give yourself permission to fully be here today. Give yourself permission to be here now. That all there is to tend to is the breath coming in and the breath going out. Nothing more. Just the breath coming in and the breath going out. And now releasing the focus on the breath, bring your attention into your heart space, into Anahat chakra, and visualize here a jyoti or a candle flame. This light represents the consciousness rising within, the illumination of your own being. So no matter how small that light feels inside of you right now, it is eternal. It is infinite. There is nothing that can put that light out. No situation or circumstance can obliterate that light. I know it can feel like that at times when we're literally in the dark or moving through the dark night of the soul, but connecting into that spark, that light that is omnipotent, omnipresent, that light that is you. And keep your focus here at the heart. Bring your palms together in front of your chest. And we will join together by singing, chanting, sounding Om 3 times together. And as you chant Om, imagine, sense, and feel this sound coming in through Sahasrara, in through the crown chakra, penetrating down through Agya chakra at the third eye, down through Vishuddhi at the throat, into Anahat at the heart. So you're creating a channel, a tunnel for the sound to both come in and to move out of. We'll chant together 3 times. Inhale to chant. Keeping the eyes closed, just feeling the resonance of that sound vibration inside of the body. And when you feel ready, you can go on and slowly open the eyes. All right. We're going to move into 2 different chants. We're going to begin with a chant to Ganesh to invoke the sensation, to call in the energy of ease, to call in the energy of clarity. And then we'll move into a mantra called the Mahamrityanjaya mantra. And in between these 2 chants, this is where your piece of paper and pen will be important, as we will be consciously offering up anything that is no longer serving. So any situations that you've incurred, any experiences, any belief systems, any thoughts that you're holding inside of your vibrational field that you are ready to release, then we will be doing that. And then after that, we'll move into the energy healing, the light body activation. And for that, I'll have you either sit up or lie down. It's up to you. Okay, so the first chant I put on the screen here, in case you're unfamiliar, very simple, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And we'll chant this 11 times together. I'll do the first round, and then you can join in and share with me in the final 10 rounds. And if this is foreign to you or unfamiliar, you can, and you're not wanting to chant along, just close your eyes and allow the vibration of these ancient chants to move through your cellular tissue, to move into your energy field, to work as a awakening sound vibration to wake us up to align with the energy of ease. Ganesh being the remover of obstacles. And in my experience, it is our conditioning, our limiting perceptions and beliefs that are the greatest obstacles to our own liberation and freedom. So take a moment to close your eyes. Take 2 deep breaths. Settle back into feeling the earth below, connecting to that light at your heart. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. All together. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Stay within. And feel into your heart space. And take a moment to connect with any weight, any burdens, any heaviness or pain, anything that you've been carrying, any beliefs, any experiences, situations, people, thoughts, and take a moment to write down what you are ready and willing to release. And it's okay if there are things that feel burdensome that you're not ready to release. That's okay too. But what we're focusing on today is what feels like it is ripe on the vine, what is really ready to move out away from you in your mind, in your energy. And you don't have to share this with anybody, so feel free to be radically honest with yourself and your own heart. I'll give you 1 more minute to finish writing out what it is you're ready to release. And then making your way back into a position where you can close your eyes and be still. The Mahamrityanjaya mantra, Maha is great, Mrityunjaya is Mritya is death and Jaya is victory. So it's the great victory over what is not eternal. And so as we chant this mantra, we'll do this 11 times. As we chant this mantra, I invite you to offer from your heart back to the divine, back to the energy of creation. Offer from your heart what is no longer serving you, any habits, any dynamics, any thought processes, any belief systems about yourself, about the world, about your reality, to offer that up to the energy that created you, to the energy that grows the trees and the plants and keeps this whole existence in play. Offer up. Send it back to creation. And often when things feel too overwhelming, too much for us to bear, that's our only option, is to surrender them up, to surrender them over to an energy that is greater than our own identity, that is greater than our own wounded ego self. So I will bring the mantra up on the screen in case you're unfamiliar with it. You can chant along with me. If you're wanting just to listen, that is okay too. We're going to do this 11 times. I'll do the first one so you can hear it, and then we'll chant 10 more all together. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Vrichor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahai Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshihamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep your focus in your heart space, returning to that light at your heart. And perhaps you allow that light to grow in intensity, in its luminosity, to shine in all directions, to shine, to ignite, to illuminate all parts of your physical body, to shine all the way down to the tips of your toes and to fill your legs with light, to fill your torso, your arms down to your fingertips, that light to move all the way up to the crown. And that light so magnificent, so infinite that it moves beyond the physical. It cannot be contained, that it radiates out to surround you, to envelop you in healing light energy. So as you have set that intention out to the universe to release what has been burdensome to you, we'll use this energy, this intention, and this time to go into an energy healing. So you may like to lie down for this. You may like to stay seated. It's up to you. All I ask is that you stay as present as possible. If you do happen to fall asleep, that's okay. You probably needed a little extra rest. And with this energy healing, what is most important is just a willingness to stay open. Know that you always have free will. So I'm going to invite some downloads, some positive downloads into your being, into your subconscious. You do not have to accept or receive any of these. But if you do want to, then you can just say yes in your heart to any of these downloads, or even now setting that intention of yes. It's up to you. But know that there's nothing ever imposed to you in these energy healings, that you always have choice. So with that, we will begin with eyes closed. If this is brand new to you, just come with an open heart and an open mind. If this is ancient to you, come with an open heart and an open mind. The power of the collective in our intention to uplift ourselves and others, our power to become more conscious and open-hearted as we walk on this earth. It matters. How you show up inside yourself, what you think about yourself and your reality matters. And all of our conditioning, our programming in the subconscious is what creates our suffering. It is what limits us in our experience of our connection to source energy, to divinity. And so this practice that I offer here today is a gift, an offering to support you in clearing things that were never true. Ideas, beliefs, perceptions that were never rooted in ultimate reality. So we begin in the heart. Bring your focus back to the heart, back to that light at your heart. Take a deep breath in and a slow, steady breath out. Give yourself permission to relax. Give yourself permission to receive, to set the intention for the miraculous. What if it were possible to feel better after this experience? What if it were possible to clear any pain, any suffering that you've been holding for days, for weeks, for months, for years, for decades, or lifetimes? What if this is all it takes, is a recalibration back to the knowing of who you truly are, to wake up out of the slumber, out of the unconscious belief that life is hard, that life is suffering, that things are difficult, that somehow we're not part of it, that somehow we don't belong here. What if today is all it takes to awaken back to the light, back to the truth of who you are? That is my intention. So come and experience and play. So from your heart space, begin to scan, feel, or sense down through your torso, feeling, sensing, down into your hips, down through your thighs, down into your knees and the shins, down through your ankles and feet. And as you send your attention out through the feet, move it into the earth. Go right down to the center of the earth. And when you come to the middle of the earth, see there that there is a molten lava, an energy of aliveness, of heat, of intensity, a molten lava of orange and yellow, of gold, sparks of blue. And pour into this core of the earth, into this heated element, this element that has the power to transform and transmute. Pour into the core anything that is too much to carry, anything you wish to release here, anything you are ready to let go of that is truly no longer serving you on your path. Allow it to pour into the earth, and this molten lava will transform that energy. It is not wasted. There is nothing wasted here. That energy of your pain, of your suffering gets transformed and transmuted. And as it does, it comes back up from the core of the earth as golden light, like beams of light coming up from the center of the earth through all the many layers. Eventually, that golden light returns, comes back into the soles of your feet. Receive this healing energy up through your toes, up through your ankles, up through your lower legs and knees. Receive this healing light energy up through your thighs, into your hips. Receive this healing light energy up through the core of your body, coming up through the spine, activating, awakening, and balancing all of your chakras, starting at the root center at Muladhara, allowing this energy to move up to the sacral center, up through the solar plexus. Golden light energy channeling up through the heart plexus, continuing up through your throat, clearing and balancing any imbalance. This energy moving up through the midbrain, up to the crown of your head. And this energy so potent and powerful, it creates a ball of light above your physical body. This ball of light will be the vehicle in which we will travel up through the cosmos, beyond these galaxies, beyond what we can conceive. So place your awareness in that ball of light and see it floating up above your home, above the room you're in, up into the sky, past the clouds. See that ball of light begin to float out of this atmosphere into the cosmos, past the other planets in our solar system, past the stars, up and out, eventually moving through a golden layer of light energy, and then more darkness. And then you move through another layer of golden light, cleansing, purifying, leaving behind what is no longer serving, moving through more darkness until you come to a layer of light that is rainbow colored and of a jelly-like substance. Keep swimming up through that light. And beyond that, a layer of light you move through is a pink, misty layer. Keep traveling beyond that till you see a doorway. Float over to the doorway, and as you pass through this doorway, you merge with tingly white light, pearlescent light, merging with this energy of creation itself, merging with unconditional love, merging with the energy of peace, of well-being, of truth, of ultimate faith, and knowing that you belong. Take a deep breath in and a slow, calm, steady breath out. So we ask that all that you have offered up to Creator be lifted and cleared and sent back to the light, to be sent back to the light, to be transformed and transmuted in the highest and best way for you. You don't need to know how this has to happen, but if you would like that, just say yes in your heart. And can we lift and clear any resistance, any doubt, any fear of who you would be without these pains, these burdens, these obstacles? Can we lift and clear any fear of who you will be without these challenges and send that back to the light of Creator? And can we bring in the downloads that it is safe for me to live without fear? It is safe for me to live with clarity. It is safe for me to live with trust in my heart. It is safe for me to know that life is here to support me. It is safe for me to allow support in on all levels and every level, from the physical to the energetic. It is safe for me to know myself. Can we lift and clear from all dimensions, all levels, all places and times, any disconnect, any barriers from you knowing yourself, who you truly are and who you truly came here to be? Can we lift and clear that and send that back to the light of Creator in the highest and best way for you? And we bring in the downloads. I know myself. I know myself as unified with creation. I know who I am, connected and an extension of divinity, of Source itself. I give myself permission to live from this state in my day-to-day life. And I know how to live from my day-to-day life from a place of joy, of ease, of forgiveness and truth. I know how to wake up out of the slumber of my conditioning and programming. I know how to observe any negative limiting perception and belief that holds me back from being unified with Creator. I know how to observe these thoughts without getting pulled into the drama of my own mental conditioning and programming. It is easier and easier for me to observe these thoughts and to no longer be a prisoner to my conditioning and programming. I know how to distinguish conditioning and my own true knowing. I know how to live from a place of ease in my physical body. I no longer need pain to get my attention. I no longer need sickness or dis-ease to get my attention. I know how to live from a place of wholeness. I know how to live from a place without betraying myself, without going against my authentic, true essence. It is becoming easier and easier for me to live from an aligned place. I know how to speak what is true for me from my heart. I know how to set healthy boundaries. I know how to step out of unhealthy dynamics with other people, with situations, and within my own mental space. I know how to relax. I know how to relax. I know how to focus on my breath. I know how to return to the breath when I feel overwhelmed. I know how to return to the breath when I feel anxious. I know how to honor my emotions without letting them rule me. I know how to feel my emotions fully and let them move through this body-mind energy field I know how to live with positive intent. It is fun to live with positive intent. It is fun to feel supported in the universe. I allow myself to have fun. I allow this adventure of life to be exciting. And I stay present in the moments that feel uncomfortable, that feel too much. I give myself permission to stay present, to stay with myself, to no longer abandon myself. I know how to speak to myself kindly with kind words. I know how to see myself through the eyes of divinity. I know how to see myself through the eyes of divinity so that I can see with clarity. I know how to offer myself the same kindness that I offer my friends, that I offer the people that I care about. I know how to be with myself when I feel challenged or in difficult situations. It is easy for me to stay connected to my breath and to stay in my body. I'm thankful for this body. I appreciate this body. I'm befriending this body. I'm nurturing this body. I know how to nurture this body. I know how to nurture this body with good food, with good intent, with thoughts that are in alignment with the truth of my being, that is love, that I am loved unconditionally by the very energy that created me. I allow that truth into my cells. I allow that truth into my being. I allow that truth to guide my day-to-day life, that I am unconditionally loved, that I am accepted completely and wholly, that I am whole here and now, that I am in the presence of divinity here and now, that there is no separation between myself and creation. I am an extension of source energy. I give myself permission to feel this, to allow this truth into my cells, into my tissues, into my organs. I allow this truth into every aspect of my existence, from the physical to the energetic. I allow this truth to envelop me, to wake me up to living from wholeness. I no longer perceive myself in lack. I no longer perceive myself as not good enough. So can we take any vibration that remains in you that is rooted in not enoughness and send it back to the light of Creator? To mark the contract complete, the contract in the subconscious that says, I'm not good enough. Can we mark that as complete here and now on this day, to be witnessed, to send that belief that I am not enough, that I am not good enough, that I am somehow lacking? Can we send that up to the light of Creator? Can we send that up to the light of Creator, mark that as complete through all time, space, realities, and dimensions? So you no longer carry forth that vibration of lack, so that you no longer operate your habits, your relationships, your conversations, your thoughts out of lack, that there is something missing in you, that there is something off, that there is something inherently wrong in you. Can we send all of that back to the light of Creator? Mark that contract as complete through all time, space, all realities, all dimensions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And can we bring in the download? I am whole. I am whole. I live from this knowing of wholeness. I am enough. My body is enough. My personality is enough. My being state is enough. I am enough. I have been created in divine perfection. And all that I need to do is release what is not true, what was never true, the limiting perceived thoughts, habits, other people's conditioning, other people's thoughts, habits, and beliefs. I know how to live from a place of self-compassion. I know how to live from a place of self-acceptance, of self-respect, of self-honoring. I honor myself through my actions, through my words. I honor and love myself. I demonstrate this through how I live my life, through caring for myself, through staying with myself as difficult emotions and situations arise, being present to myself, of listening to myself, of honoring my sacred yes and my sacred no. I no longer dishonor my sacred yes and my sacred no. I no longer step over my own healthy boundaries. I know what is right for me. I know how to listen inwards for what is right for me. I know how to listen to my body for the wisdom that my body speaks. I know how to be in this body. I know how to feel safe in this body. I know how to accept this body as it is right here, right now. I know how to honor and appreciate this body. I know how to respect this body. I know how to give thanks and live in gratitude for this body, for this experience, for this life. Can we lift and clear any unbeliefs, any resistance, any thoughts, experience of the past, projections into the future that keep you separate from believing and knowing this truth? Can we lift and clear that energy and send it back to the light of Creator? Thank you. So take a deep breath in. Bring your focus back, remembering that ball of light that you traveled up into the cosmos in. And start to float back down through the cosmos, past the stars, past the planets in our solar system. Starting to float back down. Back into our atmosphere, until you see that ball of light floating above your physical body. Your consciousness illuminated, recalibrated. And then bring your consciousness out of that ball of light in through the crown of your head, all the way down into your heart. And place your right hand on your heart and the left hand over top. Just feeling your physical body. Allowing your consciousness in this recalibrated state to expand, to fill up the body, to touch every single cell. Feeling the fullness of who you are, the infinite, eternal nature of your being. And allow a smile to come to your face. And we'll take a minute in silence just to absorb the energies and the frequencies from this healing. And slowly bring your palms together at your heart into prayer position. And we'll chant the universal sound of Om 3 times together. And again, allowing this sound of Om to come down through the crown, all the way into your heart. Inhale to chant. And then I invite you to rub your palms together quite vigorously to create some heat in between your hands. And from here, you can take your hands, cup them over your eyes, and allow the warmth to move in through the eyeballs to receive. This is good for the nervous system, good for your eyes. And once the heat is faded, do that one more time. Rub your palms. So that's heat generating and receiving. And then this last time, rub your palms and let them just gravitate to any part of your body that needs a little bit more attention, love, or healing. Don't even think about it. They'll just go. Receive, receive, receive. So beautiful. Thank you for your presence on this very auspicious day, this time where the veils are thin, where we are able to really feel the amount of consciousness. In the stillness, in the darkness, is when we're most connected. In that subtle energy is when we can really feel the expansiveness of the presence of the energy of consciousness in our hearts. So use this time to really allow the stillness of this day. And inside of yourself, you may want to journal after we get off the call today. You might want to take a nap. You might want to go be in nature, put your feet on the earth. You may want to call someone you love that you haven't spoken to in a while. But I hope that you take any goodness from today and bring that out into the world in some way. I'd love to hear, feel free to type in the chat how you're feeling right now. It can be one word, how this experience has been for you. Or if you have any questions. It is really beautiful for me to have you all here today. Thank you so much for showing up in person. It warms my heart. And before I forget, a couple of things as my gift to you for coming here today. If it resonates with you, I'm offering a New Year's workshop on January 7th. It's called Clarity and Creation. It's going to be a time where we come together, where I'm going to guide you through a process to get clear about 2023. And we're also going to be doing some energy healing, similar to what we're doing today, to clear out what may be blocking you from moving forward in that energy and in the person you're really wanting to become more of in the new year. So for being here present today, I'm offering you a discount. So for you, that whole workshop is just $40. Oh, I need to put a link in here for you, if I can figure that out. So just give me a moment for that. And then I will I see some of you are writing in here how you're feeling. That's great. Let me see. Feeling lighter, clearing, restored, grounded yet lighter, calming, grounded, elevated, uplifted. Thank you. You're so welcome. Serene, comforting. Thank you so much. Powerful and timely. Wonderful. Feeling peaceful, feeling calm. My heart is filled with gratitude and there are tears in my eyes. You're so welcome, Lori. I'm glad that this has made a difference for you in this dark time. Feeling calm and blessed, open, present, radiant. Can you share a link to the workshop? I did. Can you see the link to the workshop? I just shared it. So hopefully you guys can see that. You're so welcome. You guys, this is so great. Thank you all. I would love to see you in the workshop. I also in the new year am offering a brand new mentorship program. If that resonates with you, if you're wanting to go deeper, like if you're really ready to shift and clear, reach out to me, send me an email. I'll give you more details about that. Feel free to unmute yourself right now if you have any questions. I'm here for a few minutes before I have my next session, but I'd love to hear from you. I love seeing Jen, little ones, Kelly, babies. Oh, so beautiful to bring the little ones here. Oh, I love it. I love it. Hi. So good. So great to see all of your beautiful faces. And please reach out if there's anything at all, any more questions, and feel free to unmute yourself right now if there's anything you want to ask or even share about today, if there's any experience that you wanted to share with the group. I'm reading more of these: peaceful, lighter, gratitude, just what you needed today. The workshop, yes, the workshop on the 7th of January will be recorded. If that time doesn't work for you, you will get the replay, you'll get the materials, you'll be able to move through that whole process without it being live. So everyone registered will receive the recording. You're welcome.
Melanie, I can't see the link to that workshop. Will you be emailing us a link for that, or register?
Yeah, or just send me an email. It should be in the chat. If you go down to the chat, I believe that's where it is. If you can't find it, just send me an email, Brenda, and I'll send that link. And that link is going to expire in 24 hours. So if this is something that calls to you, go right away and sign up so that you're in. What time is the workshop? The workshop is from 9 to 11:30 on Saturday, January 7th. That's Pacific time, Vancouver, LA time.
Yeah, I'm not going to be home, but I can catch it on a replay.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Beautiful gathering, feeling lighter, have so much space for my day. Awesome. Angie says, Melanie's an amazing mentor. Thank you. Angie and I have worked together. It was beautiful. Simi's still trying to find the link. If you can't see the link, just send me an email. Just send me an email and I'll send it out to you. I'll send it to you. Okay. Beautiful. And
Brenda, I sent you the link.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just found it in the chat. So I've clicked on it. So I've got that now. When we're over, I went and filled it up. Awesome. Thank you very much.
I look forward to seeing you on the 7th. Many blessings for these holy days. Many blessings on this winter solstice. I believe that our intentionality in coming together and chanting in this way and being together makes a difference on this planet. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Be safe, be well, and keep this love in your heart and share it with others. Thank you, friends.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome. Much love. Much love.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you.
Lovely
Bye.
seeing everyone.
A treat. Have a beautiful day.
Have a blessed day.
Yes. Many blessings.
Thank you. Love you all.
Much love. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.